7.
Oh,
Big right hand!
Three-punch combination. Goes back to it again.
Nice counter right from Inoue after Maloney lands a shot of his own. The few mistakes that he does make, leaving himself exposed and doesn't get off the line, but Maloney said, I've got to be quick enough, I got to be smart enough, and I got to be strong enough to make him pay as he takes another Inoue jab right.
And he explodes with every single punch, so it's dangerous. You second guess it. Oh, man, nice
right
body
hand.
shot.
Maloney was trying to get out of the way and throw a right hand all at the same time.
That's a lot to process in just 1 millisecond. There's that left hook from Naoya Inoue here to close out the second round.
Oh, nice left hook.
Nice uppercut there with the right hand from Inoue, but Maloney takes it well. There it is. Once again, the attack. Right hand, left hand.
Part of my essentials packet, the right uppercut for Inoue. As you can see.
That first step of Inoue is a lot for Maloney to process right now. He's thinking, trying to figure out what his next move is.
Had that power going from the bottom up. Oh, beautiful double uppercut from Naoya Inoue. Nice right there from Jason Maloney on the inside. Using his strength, and he gets clipped by a left hook.
Is making Maloney forget his game plan. He forgot what he came here to do.
Ooh, left uppercut from Naoya Inoue. Switches up, and now you see the legs of Maloney a little wobbly as he continues with the attack.
Person, how explosive every shot is, how the speed on his punches, and the power to go along with it, and the pressure he's putting on Maloney right now. Maloney is a good fighter. He's a good quality fighter. And he's making him look ordinary.
Oh, nice counter to the body from Naoya Inoue. That's a hard thing to do when you got a guy who's sticking you with power.
He's being out muscled. I mean, that power and that speed.
Mid-range, inside, it doesn't matter. He's controlling this fight. He's leading, he's countering, he's out-speeding, out-quicking, and he has more power than Maloney. How you gonna deal with that if you don't open up and try to get some respect?
You know, he gets a little enamored with this punching power. He just wants to admire his work at times, and Maloney is finding home for his right hand occasionally.
There you see the finishing shots from Naoya Inoue as round 4 comes to a conclusion.
Well, it's special. You know, there's no perfect fighter. There's always going to be mistakes the fighter makes, but the question is, can the opponent do anything about it, or if they're going to have the courage to try to risk
inside the trenches. But he needs to be careful because Inoue will set him up with a counter. He'll look to punch in between his shots.
Inoue's got the power advantage, the quickness advantage, and a 2.5-inch reach advantage, which we saw just moments ago as his jab got to his destination.
Yeah,
devastation.
Thank you.
But sometimes it's, big right hand there from Inoue, and Maloney takes it, and he takes 2 steps back.
Man, you look at that, just a quick little turn of the shoulder, half second, and you get hit with not just a quick shot, but a powerful shot like that. Trust me, that shot not only buzzed Maloney, but it hurt him. Just timing. He thought Maloney was gonna throw a shot. If you could hear the thoughts, that shot right there.
Down goes Maloney on a quick counter.
4, 5, 6.
Inoue's a good finisher
7,
too.
8, okay, come to me.
In position to throw this left hook. Maloney came in with a double jab. You know, we're taught to, step in behind with the double jab, and if you don't do it from the right distance, well, you get set up with shots like this. Beautiful left hook right in between. Nice step back, a half a step back by Inoue. Nice check hook right there from him.
A lot to deal with, fellas. Power, speed, quickness, timing.
And he smells blood. He may be the monster, but tonight he's a shark going after his prey in Jason Maloney from down under. Big right hand once again. Supreme focus from Naoya Inoue. As Maloney gets caught with another left hook as he leads his jab out there. Cleanly yet, except for that big shot early in the round. But he lands cleanly there with that right. There's that stick from Naoya Inoue. As round 7 comes a big right hand from Naoya Inoue, and Maloney is down and hurt.
6, 7, 8.
It's over. It is over. Naoya the Monster Inoue on Halloween night knocks out Jason Mayhem Maloney. Right hand it was.
Inoue started this fight the way that he ended it. He just got on fire. He revved up his engine, and he was all gas and no brakes. He did everything. He showed speed, he showed power, he showed some flavor with his feet, and you know, he ended with a devastating right hand like that. Maloney just made a mistake, threw a jab out there, and Inoue just took a half little step back and just made him pay with a brutal shot. You saw that coming. We were talking about this over the last couple rounds. It doesn't look like much is happening, but there's a lot happening. And you see Inoue, a guy with an IQ, setting up a shot like that to have an emphatic victory here in the United States. There's a lot of people that are going to start to know this young man's name. And if he continues to put on performances like this, he will be a household name.
All starting with the foot position, the lead foot. If you get your foot outside the lead foot of the southpaw, you can line up your power shot, which is the right hand. It's like almost an autocorrect with his balance.
There's that left hook again. You see how quickly he can Viper strike it at a moment's notice.
Desmarines is choosing right now to get on his bike. Moving, trying not to stand directly in front of Inoue. He's saying, I know you got punching power, but you gotta catch me.
Desmarines has given up a lot of energy just from the presence of Inoue. Just the fact that Inoue is in range to land is unnerving Desmarines.
And he's trying to lure Inoue into that shot. Trying to get him comfortable, moving, chasing him, make a mistake, and then boom.
Lands the left hook as Desmarines came in and crossed that threshold. The undefeated champion, the 3-division world champion, who's really a fighter's fighter. It's interesting to see who came out to see him tonight among the celebs and the boxing stars ringside.
Yeah, but Desmarines is going to have to be in that range and still get his if he's got any shot of landing anything significant.
There's no doubt.
Inoue.
Inoue had a spectacular, I mean utterly spectacular knockout in his last fight with a fight.
So you can already tell from the body language of Desmarines, he's moving a lot. He doesn't want to get touched by those big shots, but offensively, he's starting to settle down and land some shots.
There it is.
But then a shot like that will land.
Left hook to the body.
Knocked down, scored by the monster.
Liver.
Left hook to the liver.
Common shot in the sport of boxing, but it didn't land with common power. Here we see Inoue throw a waist right uppercut and just sort of graze the mid to side of Desmarines, and it was a delayed reaction, but he thought about it. He said, I just can't stand up. That kind of shot takes the wind out of you. Jab, waist uppercut, and just a grazing shot right there that just paralyzed Desmarines, and Inoue went back there.
50 seconds to work here in round 2 for Inoue, stalking his prey. Oh, big left hand dug in underneath. Inoue stalking, goes to the body, left uppercut comes in as well.
That's what you do when you hurt a person to the body.
Oh, another body
right
shot.
Back down there.
Pinpoint accuracy with the left hand to the body. One of the most devastating punches you can land in this sport.
Desmarines is still hurt.
There's no doubt about it.
Trying to survive the falls. Another body shot comes in. Look at Inoue. This is what he delivers time and again. Desmarines is so game to fight back. Inoue goes to that spot again, just bruising that liver shot.
Throughout the course of that round.
Then he goes back to the body.
Now he goes back to the body.
Round number 3. 20 fights for Inoue have only lasted a total of 114 rounds. The velocity, I know it looked like it was grazing, but the speed is, oh, he digs in again.
But this right here is when it starts to become unfair for opponents of Inoue when, yes, he's offensively powerful, but then defensively, he's stingy and he doesn't let you get anything with his quickness. Inoue's looking to go back to that body. He's just going away from it for a little bit, make Desmarines forget about it, then he's going back down there with that left hook.
There it is. Yep. Sold the right hand, came back with the left to the body.
Tried to get it right there, but it grazed the body of Desmarines.
3-punch combination, goes back to it again. Oh, big time shot to the body by Inoue.
It's over.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Survives the count, but can he survive the next half minute? Desmarines, that side is going to feel like here's how he finished it. Well, this was the first knockdown.
See, splitting the guard with the uppercut, then coming around the elbow. to the liver with the left hand. Mixed with that, but what he really wanted was that right there. Bring the elbows inside for the uppercut, then come around those elbows.
Destructive work from the monster. Uppercut, body shot again. My, oh my! 3 body shot knockdowns and a knockout victory for the great Naoya Inoue.
We knew Inoue was going right back down to the body. He was just trying to find that perfect shot. Got some distance, just a little bit, and he landed another perfect shot right to the side of Desmarinas. Desmarinas was already still reeling from the first body shot and the others that followed up, and that just added insult to injury right there. He just put flavor on that thing and did it with flair. It's
Look
not
at
just
how much of his body he puts into it.
But everything was calculated, though. That was not by accident. That was very, very intentional.
The first attempt by Donaire to land that right hand, which hurt Inoue on several occasions in the first fight, and sometimes gets overlooked because of his beautiful left hook. The Japanese crowd getting into it here, Dre.
Yes, good shot right there.
You see the jab of Inoue Donaire with the counter right, and now a left hook from Inoue. One punch at any moment. You won't want to blink because they both have dynamite in their punches.
Which is impressive because the fighters are still warming up.
Nice left hook there from... Second time in their series.
He's hurt right now, Bernardo.
The bell was his greatest ally.
Everything, Inoue was winning that round, but nothing crazy had happened until it did. A quick right hand to the temple of Nonito, and it sat him right on his butt. He didn't know how he got there. He just realized that he was on the canvas, and that's the type of explosive power that we've been promoting this fight with. They both possess it, but Inoue's is a little bit different, and we saw it on full display in that first round.
Now it's Donaire landing that vaunted left hook. See that right hand from Naoya Inoue. Inoue, you have to pick your poison. Now it's a left hook that rattles Nonito Donaire. It's devastating power, and the legs of Donaire are not all there.
And Donaire needs to get himself together before he tries to load up, but that's not in his nature. He wants to draw Inoue in, even though he's hurt. He's trying to land his own big shots.
See another vicious left hook from the monster, Naoya Inoue. Body shot from the monster.
Looks like Donaire has made up his mind. He's going to fight fire with fire, and that's just the way it is, for better or worse.
Drops Donaire as he's able to somehow manage to find his balance. But Inoue, man, it might have been better to just go down, Dre, because Inoue is going to work here. And then that hook now does put down Donaire round 2. And this fight is over.
That's
What
it.
an impressive knockout victory for the monster.
Wow.
And for Inoue, it's all about pressure and cutting off the ring. And I expect him to go down to the body of Butler.
Among all active fighters, that is double the bantamweight average. First 2-punch combination of significance from Inoue.
You know, I think this was a quintessential round for Inoue. He's doing right by staying defensively sound and not opening up right away.
3-punch combination from Inoue. Now Butler takes a step forward for a moment. Inoue comes back with a right hand behind the jab. There's the right hand to the body from Inoue.
He's still comfortable right now, still protecting himself. He fears that power of Inoue.
Or double jab that time, a 5-punch combination. He went double jab, right hand, left hand to the body. He has landed 3 lefts to the body.
Vicious body work. Like I tell you guys in the past, you see Inoue throwing where Butler's moving to cut him off, to pin him on the ropes, to land his own body shot on Inoue.
And Butler comes back with a right hand up top before going with the high guard again. Inoue taking those small steps just to corral Butler, always keeping him in range. There's a right hand and a left hand to the body that backed it up.
In
Just
front
not
of him.
enough offense, Timmy, to keep Inoue off of it.
Not in
There's a
front
right
of him.
hand that comes in, and 2 lefts to the body. It's interesting when he detailed that trip to the wild card.
Here for those type of situations.
Opens up this 3rd round with a combination as Butler's in that corner and desperately needs to get out. He has that left hand up. But
Just a vicious assault right here. Inoue cornering Butler. Butler protecting himself really well. A lot of those things was caught on the glove. But as you see, no return fire from Butler. He is timid.
2-punch combination again, working behind that jab. Comes here in round number 3. But what you describe as that teeter-totter, the ability to throw punches and generate torque, bringing back the offhand to create more power.
No, the teeter-totter combination is the right uppercut. So it goes up. So the that side is up, and then he comes down. The opposite side is down. And it's around the elbow to the liver. Will neglect defense, Butler will come on with this combination. The hook is the best punch I believe that Butler has landed. This needs to make an adjustment. He needs to fight, sell out now.
As is the case with Gallagher. Speaking to his charge, Paul Butler, 34-win WBO champion. Inoue closing the gap into that corner again. Left hook comes in. Inoue comes around the guard with a right hand.
Just more domination from Inoue. Target practice at this moment. This is punching bag work right here. You know, Butler, I understand his strategy. Inoue is standing just outside that mid-range. He's hoping.
Closes range with the jab, gets the inside left hand, came to the body, finished with a left hook upstairs. Right hand comes behind the jab, left uppercut, right uppercut. There's that left hand to the body. It's been so effective tonight. World champion. And with that, Timmy, we noted we're so used to in recent years seeing Inoue with the right.
Taking more chances, trying to get him to open up so he can land that kill shot. Beautiful left hook down to the body.
Right hand from Inoue. Stop Butler's lateral movement for a moment. And hear the encouragement from the corner of Paul Butler. As he's sent back with another right hand that hits that high guard. Nice, good Paul. But Gallagher himself has to understand you're headed to a shutout loss no matter.
Yes.
Ooh. Inoue with a body shot as Butler was up against the ropes. That time willing to throw, and Inoue filled that gap with a right hand. Right hand from Inoue.
He can open up a big shot. Touch, 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 touch. Get him defensive, and then boom. A big shot downstairs.
Now Inoue with a combination to open up this 11th round.
Changing up the cadence, baby. Speed coming down the middle, but now he needs to bring it downstairs after he get those hands high and raised.
Right hand to the body was a good one. And a big right hand that comes in. Great work from Inoue. Big combination scores the knockdown here in round 11. That power of Inoue comes through, and he gets it done at 11. Dismisses an unengaged Paul Butler by hitting the accelerator and putting on a show.
Inoue made him a punching bag for the entire night until he stopped him.
And out of the way, that long-range jab to the body from Inoue. Inoue has to come with the right hand around the guard. And the up jab.
So interesting to see that low lead hand from Inoue starting off like that. Both guys, both fighters exchanging jabs right there. Inoue getting the best of it. Good jab.
Very solid jab from Inoue.
You know, we talked all night about Fulton's jab, but what about Inoue's jab?
Versatile offensive attack as always from Inoue. Now goes upstairs with it and follows Fulton back to the ropes before the tie-up and the separation from Hector.
And this is what I was talking about. Fulton was moving, trying to get out of range, out of position. You know, Fulton thought he was clear, thought he was going to get on his bike, and Inoue chased him down, cut him off.
Inoue getting rough on the inside, gets the warning from the crew of wrapping around the neck, and now falls in off balance on his own with that free right hand, able to punch away.
Underneath the guards of Fulton.
Right back to it.
There it is again.
And there's the first right hand that is able to land, and he comes with it again, and then a four-punch combination that included a left to the body from Inoue. Double jab, comes upstairs with the right hand. Fulton puts up the guard and backs out.
Reach is winning the jab battle. Inoue.
You can see how calm and in control he is early on here. As he comes with another four-punch combination, tried to go to the body with that right hand in the midst of that. There's that jab, and there are the levels. Went upstairs and then to the body again, Timmy.
And it's the speed at which Inoue closes the gap. Fulton's having a hard time with. Right now, Fulton on his bike, just trying to avoid shots from now.
Double jab, right hand, then.
No, but I like his composure. He's weathering the storm right now. Fulton using defense, movement to get out of range. Test, a lot of rounds left, but I'm just telling you right now, Inoue's making this fight look easy right now against Fulton. Let's see if Fulton can turn it around.
He wants to show that he's tough. You got to show you're tough while still being intelligent.
You see the shifting game plan
That's
already.
Right, over the top, Timmy.
Yes. Nice level changing jab right there in exchange. A jab for a right hand.
See if you can work behind that jab. Goes to the body again with the jab. There's been a point of emphasis early on, and then the right hand up top. There's that up vertical jab again.
But he's not pulling the trigger.
Well, it's that middle ground that was the concern. And if you're going to stay there, you got to throw. That up jab has had such success for Inoue.
Not a whole lot of damage done, but that right hand right there to the body and the roll under is tech. I think he's afraid for what's going to come back. The speed is too blazing fast.
Tough to replicate with a sparring partner what Inoue and his unique physical gifts offer when you're opposite him. And two-handed finishing power. Uppercut, right uppercut to close out round number 3. And how it has defined him in so many ways. You see the total body punches Inoue with an 11-2 advantage. He has been increasing his work rate as the fight has moved around in the early stages as he comes with 2 right hands.
In the inside, banging on the body of Inoue. Getting a little physical on the inside.
Fulton has a lot of confidence.
Catching Inoue trying to get out.
Came straight back.
Not doing anything. Inoue's beating him to the punch. He's there. He's there, but he won't pull the trigger test.
Inoue has that kind of power where he can punch through the defense as well. You've seen that a few times. Showing the levels with that jab again, consistently going to the body with that jab is Inoue.
This tentative, and I thought he almost had that round. Then Inoue just came on in the second half. But again, I've never seen him so tentative.
He's getting out boxed, and he's supposed to be the superior boxer.
Well, we get so enamored with the power of Inoue and the results. He is a supremely intelligent boxer as well. Good combination from Inoue. More blood coming from the nose of Scooter Fulton.
Fulton's jab, what I'm seeing is an extraordinary jab from Inoue, starting with the shot to the body.
To be more offensive-minded against the monster. As he does for a moment, does Fulton, then backs out with his hands up. What's the change that needs to take place for Fulton, Timmy?
And it changes rhythm. He's standing directly in front. Use your legs. He can draw in a way. I mean, he tried to come forward, but he's not letting his hands go. He's afraid for what's going to come back. So now use your legs. Get on your bike. Lure in a way, because now you're in range just to get hit with those power shots.
Now here comes the combination punching of Inoue behind that jab, as we've seen early on in round 5.
And changes rhythm up. I mean, when you have a fighter like Inoue just landing shots like that, you have to change your rhythm up. You have to.
Another right hand from Inoue backs up Fulton.
Heavy.
Yes,
Heavy.
he's extremely
and good right hand. Good right hand from Fulton right there. Catching Inoue. See,
right hand from Inoue.
A lot of those shots are being deflected.
Round 6, unified champion Stephen Fulton in an early hold against the monster. Naoya Inoue, who vacated his 4 belts, is undisputed.
Fulton is not using any of his footwork. He's not using any of his lateral movement at all. And you want to know why? Because Inoue has stopped that. Inoue is quick to cut him off and says, I want you directly in front of me. I don't want you moving anywhere.
That time he comes in with the left hook. Amazing, in a sold-out arena in Tokyo. The crowd so respectful, polite, restrained, subdued that you can actually hear in the midst of the fight the instructions.
So unbelievable how Inoue, no matter what position he's in, he's able to generate the punching power and torque on his shots.
Torque is a perfect description of what makes his punching power special.
He just ran with a combination.
He did.
It's that jab. That jab.
It's
Mark
been the
said
key.
It's been the key.
It has been the key.
Ooh. That right hand hurt Fulton. Trying to establish his own offense, but getting himself out of position.
Short left hand chopped down here at the end of round number 6. Fulton trying to exchange on the inside, and Inoue getting the better of it again.
Tess, this is the baddest man at 122 pounds. Inoue, he keeps his head on that side. I'm seeing him keep his head on that right side, right in the line of fire for that right hand of Fulton.
Short check hook that time.
Check hook
that time as Fulton crossed the threshold.
Right now, I know the fight's not over. You know, I don't think he has the punching power to hurt Inoue. But good right hand over the top.
Counter right hand from Fulton. Back to the body from Inoue.
Folks said that was low. Inoue said, get out of here. Boxing, you never know, you know, but he's so technically sound and so fundamentally sound. Well-schooled fighter.
See how comfortable Inoue is right now as he's trying to cut off the ring and close the gap. Overhand right.
That's the one thing about Inoue. He never stops hunting for that knockout. He's always looking for it.
4-punch combination, back to the jab up top.
Gee, these are great moments right here that Fulton is allowing Inoue to recharge. See, he just threw onslaught punches, and he's allowing a stab jab down to the body. And the reason why Inoue can get there quick with that jab is his Foden has a wide stance. His base is so wide. It's really hard to get in and out.
Right hand hurts him. Oh, a huge right hand from the monster. And then he chases him down. Fulton is laying out, struggling to get to his feet. Fulton hurt badly. The monster on the attack. Trying to claim 2 more belts as Fulton tried to grab the ropes. Backed up into the corner. Here comes Inoue. That destructive, decisive power does it again. The monster, a 4-division world champion, stamping in Tokyo.
Herring, this is the undisputed super bantamweight championship. Naoya Inoue in the white, red, and blue trunks. There's a left hand for Tapales that gets in.
Stepping over, but what you don't want to do is stand in front of him, because, like, again, we've seen him explode out with a 1-2 and end fights.
The 1-2 there now was partially blocked by Tapales, but that's what Tapales doesn't want to have happen. There's a left hand. That's going to be called a slip. And you see Inoue with that back foot taking a step back, almost trying to get that looping to disrupt punches coming towards the head.
See how he fell in? But that right there is still like, no, because you're just a sitting target.
And here comes Inoue.
He's not looking for one shot. He's letting his hands go. You know, nice shot to the body. He's creating. He's trying to create openings if he can.
And Jamel, to your point, it looks like Inoue is baiting Tapales a little bit here.
Ooh. And even Inoue, you know what I'm saying, he put his hands up, and what happened? He didn't see that shot that just broke through the guard. And that's what I mean, that body shot.
And you have to give credit to Tapales. Yes, he's the underdog, but he's also a unified champion in this division. He's not coming in like we've seen previous opponents of Inoue do and not trying to engage.
And again, I like the game plan that Tapales is doing, though, in terms of the body. Nice. He's going to the body, you know, to probably take away some of that power up Inoue, but he has to be careful. You don't want to get greedy.
And here comes Inoue. These are hard shots by Naoya Inoue. Big left hand to the head. Here comes Inoue, the monster. Left hand, right hand. Tapales is down.
Didn't see the shot with the high guard. Came around the guard. Put him down.
Where you're tentative and then you end up getting dropped.
The thing is, he can box with them. You know, he can box with them. He just got to, you know, he's got to watch it. He got to just watch when he places his shots. Under the elbows and everything.
And Inoue started
just like that.
5, the way he ended round 4. Devastating shots downstairs, then upstairs.
And standing in front of him is not going to help. All you're doing is becoming a punching bag and a sitting target.
That's a scary.
Now he's getting pieced up.
Against Naoya Inoue. Right hand gets through the guard. Another right hand.
Nice
Big uppercut for Inoue.
Woo! Nice counter from Tapales, though. Nice counter. Nice counter from Inoue. That was nice. That was nice from Tapales.
Tapales lands a sneaky.
Another one.
And another one. Here comes Marlon Tapales.
Ooh. Nice.
Both men exchanging right hands to the head.
Oh.
Big uppercut by Inoue.
And again, just standing in front of him. He needs to do something. Feint, turn, something.
It's not where you want to be if you're Marlon Tapales.
Oh, nice. I love that uppercut from Tapales, though, because it's breaking the guard up Inoue. Ooh. I know a lot of those are boxed, but you can hear just the pop on them. But it's like I said earlier, if you know, he got caught. It's coming out with his hands down. But it's like I said earlier, though.
Huge right hand for Inoue to close out round 6. halfway through our undisputed super bantamweight championship. Inoue did score the knockdown in round 4.
Yeah, you gotta keep backing the monster up. Put that in the glove. Ooh.
Huge left and right hand get through for Inoue.
And he's having moments. He's probably been winning the round. He's got caught. But respect to him, he's found an adjustment that's actually working. He got, you know what I mean? He's not taking a lot of. He's bending his knees. He's got the body movement. He's turning. The jab is finding more success. Now, you know what I'm saying? He's catching Inoue falling at times.
It's also, Jamel, you mentioned Tapales lowering that right lead hand. It also allows a different angle for him to throw the jab that Inoue may not be expecting.
Nice.
Big right hand there for Inoue. Hoped for and expected from Tapales, even though he has 2 belts. Came in as an underdog, has shocked the world before.
He's doubling up that right hand. See, again, he's doubling up that right hand.
Right is working for Tapales. Of Inoue's lead foot.
But he has to watch. I know he has to watch it. Even because when he shoots that jab forward, he shoots right. He falls right on the inside.
Tapales goes back to that high guard. Making in-fight adjustments. At times frustrating Inoue.
And you notice at times when he puts his hands up like that, Inoue would throw a shot and then he'll,
Big right hand there, backed up Tapales. And can he beat the count? He's not gonna make it up. Naoya Inoue makes history.
Tapales he came to fight. And again, like I said, it's shots like that. Even though it was on the glove, but you see just how hard he hits. You knew he was gonna break. He was gonna break through the guard and start touching that chin just like that. He thought he had his hands up and he thought he was protected. Sat on that right hand.
And that's incredible. Both of those right hands were partially blocked.
Yeah. And goes down. And I can tell you, if Inoue lands on Neri and he goes down, he's one of the best finishers in the game.
Right hand coming through from Inoue early on.
I like that from Neri. It's dangerous. However, when he got to be careful reaching right there. Inoue tends to bag out in straight lines. He drops that left hand, and when he throws the left hook, he has a tail. He drops that left hand first before he leads with that left hook.
Now on the inside, Inoue covering up, tries to deliver a right hand of his own, an uppercut. Comes through, but Neri unaffected. He keeps punching.
Let's take into account that Neri is a veteran in this weight class. Been in this weight class for about, I believe, a couple of years now, Tess.
Of course, the titleist at 118 and 122. And now, how does the monster react as he goes back to the jab? You have to go all the way back. The last major fight card was Buster Douglas knocking out Mike Tyson in February of 1990. And then the first round of the showcase event in all that time, and the great Inoue hits the canvas.
But Neri seems to be changing up his attack, Tess. Right now he's trying to be patient. He's trying to catch Inoue out of position. When Inoue commits, he's out of position.
Oh,
there
and
it is.
Inoue returns the favor.
Lunging forward. Neri again on the attack, coming forward, reaching with that left hand. You see him forward shift, and Inoue right there just filling that gap or that space with that left hook. Here he is reaching with the backhand. Inoue stepping back, has a single high shield. Oh, why don't you eat that, young man? Go ahead and sit down.
And Tim, that is a prime example of what you described in terms of elite technique and athleticism.
Yes.
You just saw it from Inoue. That was from about 4 to 6 inches away. And watch that back foot.
feet and hand working together. That's a bad habit from Neri. I don't know if he was extremely hurt from that shot test.
So a great bounce back round for Inoue after he suffered the first knockdown of his career in round 1.
When a fighter starts to anticipate tests, actions and reactions, that's when things start to slow down for him. Understand?
This combination from Inoue. And now he goes with that right hand to the body. Remember, it was a body shot that caused Neri's only defeat of his career.
The punch placement right now is giving Neri fits. Neri understands that he can't compete with that. He's looking for that single shot. He's looking for Inoue to make a mistake to make him pay. If Inoue gets overconfident and throws too many shots and get a little bit greedy, good right hand. Inoue now is getting comfortable, getting the groove.
Oh, there's another one, Timmy.
Anticipation is on. Neri better change things up. He better start feinting, start using his jab.
Oh, there's another one that splits the guard. Between Inoue and Neri, and that right hand in the 3rd round was effective, Tim.
You see the low guards right there of Neri. Poor defensive habits, keeping his guard low.
In the 1st round, Luis Neri scored the knockdown. He had a 15-8 connect advantage. 45 previous rounds, Inoue had more total connects until the 1st round tonight against Neri.
His defense has to get better. He has to be responsible after his offense.
4-punch combination from Inoue. There's that pop right hand. Again, it's finding the target.
And Inoue massacre, straight left, right hand, right down the middle. Right between the seam. Great execution right there from the champion, and that's the shot I'm talking about. Inoue seems to be softening him up right now. He's just taking advantage of those poor fundamental habits.
Oh, look at this! Little showboat, trying to draw him in and then firing off.
With straight shots up top to be able to come around. And here he is, showboating a little bit.
That was the moment that got the crowd's
shot right
attention.
there. Again, told you, defense got to be on point when you're facing Inoue with the speed, power, and accuracy that he brings to the table. You know, that's why he's a 2-division world champion. Yes, he has the skills, he has punching power. However, that toughness, that grittiness, he's going to have to bring that out tonight to get one. You can just see Inoue right now just weakening up Neri, weakening him. And I think he's looking for that left hook to the liver. That's what he's trying to set up. He's trying to get him used to the shots up top, upstairs.
Round number 5.
Yeah, the positioning of Inoue, top notch.
There's 2 right hands. Backs up Neri for a moment. Now he inches ahead.
See, positioning is the placement of a boxer compared or in relation to your opponent. With the lead foot, Neri is constantly moving to his left towards the right hand. That's why he keeps eating those right hands.
Good right hand returning fire. Neri stepping forward. And there is a certain sound to the combination punching of Inoue that's very distinct. Perhaps an opportunity for Neri, but with them comes great risk. Like that!
There it is.
There's the risk with no reward! Left hook scores the knockdown again!
Being calm in the storm. You see right there, just found a little gap right there. Lead hand is down of Neri on the inside. Inoue noticing that, he's attempted there, just missed off the mark, but he dips under. You see his eyes, he's looking right at Neri. He sees those hands, pull away from that face.
When we talk about punching technique, Tim,
look at this.
When you talk about the ability to turn a punch over in the last few inches of the delivery system, Under 30 seconds to go, facing one of the great closers in recent boxing history. Here comes the monster. Right hand, stood up to it for the moment. Inoue on the attack. An undisputed champion against a former champion. But there are levels to this game. And guys like Inoue and Bud Crawford are currently just on a far different pedestal.
It's brilliant stuff right there from Inoue.
Just stands up to that offensive effort from Inoue, from Neri, and fires back. Oh, his right hand. Combination up top.
This almost over, Tess. Neri can't keep taking these type of shots over and over and over.
What do you see as a potential finisher here, Tim? There's the right hand! He just answered the question! As Neri has crumbled and the monster has roared! He's done it again!
Of Luis Neri. Tim, there are not enough superlatives to paint on this performance from the second round on.
No, not at all. And that finish right there, I mean, what do you say, Tess? And look at the way Neri hit the canvas. Knees buckled. Got hit with an uppercut, short uppercut right there on the inside. But then that short right hand has that type of effect. Gosh, that's just different level of technique right there and punching power. That's God-given stuff right there. You know, Tess, you know what the difference is really with the Terrence Crawfords or the Inoues of the world? Their athleticism is godly.
He has to feel that, hey, I have the boxing skills to be able to compete with them. It's going to all be done by success, Tess. How much success he has in these first few rounds. That's just boxing 101, Tess. Beautiful 1-2 right there. Nice jab. No, but the jab right now is finding its way home. Good timing again from Cardenas. Beating Inoue to the punch a lot quicker than Inoue probably thought or imagined.
Of course, when it comes to speed generating power, there are few like Naoya Inoue. Some jab, steady work in this first round with it from the monster. Inoue very consistent here in this final minute with that lead hand, popping that jab time and again. Here, his corner saying, watch that distance. We come to the end of round number one. The monster is back in the States. The undisputed junior featherweight world championship fight. We're going to take a short break and be back live in Vegas.
Coming from behind, blinding him with that jab and coming right with that right hand. Going to see more of that moving forward. However, Inoue right now, again, the problem right now that Cardenas is making is he's standing right in front of Inoue. Actually getting him in range before you. Either you're going to punch or you better have something in your back pocket, meaning defense to offense. Right now
from Cardenas. Inoue comes back, trying to sweep that right hand to the body, and he goes to a combination that finishes with the left hand upstairs.
Little blood right there coming from the nose of Inoue. Not sure where that blood's coming from. Ooh, just off the mark with that right hand. Cardenas.
Inoue just turned away from that full right hand from Cardenas. The upset-seeking American.
So top of the head.
This is how you gain confidence.
Absolutely. But here comes Inoue. Inoue likes this type of fight, Tess.
He does.
You don't like
with the right hand. A little bit of blood coming from the nose. You're right, Timmy.
Does he have the skill to compete against Cardenas?
Cardenas trying to turn over that sweeping left hook there. Inoue with him against
the
the monster's down! The monster's down! Cardenas catches him! My, oh my!
Yep.
What a shocker here in round two!
Come here. Go.
Can you believe what you just saw?
Yep. I'm telling you.
Tim, I give you credit for what you broke down just before this main event in your lab segment when you talked about that opposite hand, when you talked about it being down. Boy, he went for it there. I'm looking at time and sweep that left hook again. As Inoue probes with the jab, goes to the body, showing levels now. And Cardenas comes forward, inching ahead. Right hand to the body, caught a little bit of the flank and a little bit of the elbow. Inoue comes forward on the attack. Oh! He is sitting on that left hand with that hook all night long. He has come to make magic and try to shock the world as Inoue willing down to the inside. Inoue was a minus 6,500 favorite. Minus 6,500. He's minus 400. Bernardo.
I just spoke with Joel Diaz, and he says, look, I asked Ramon to pressure more and dig to the body, and he told me, Coach, he doesn't crack. And I said, yes, he does crack. Just stay confident, but don't make mistakes.
He said he doesn't crack, and that's the first indication right there. Again, he's mentally in this fight, Tess. That's what I'm talking about. That last round, he was just a little bit off the mark. If Inoue slows down a bit and get lax on his defense, it's going to be night-night, Tess.
Timmy, before this fight, I turned to you and said, just answer this question. Does Cardenas have a puncher's chance? You didn't even hesitate. You said yes and a little more.
He has, you know what he has? Again, IQ. He's a well-rounded fighter, but he has dynamite in both hands. He has good timing. I saw that on film. Great timing, and he knows how to punch in between shots.
And with what happened in the second round when he floored Inoue, he just keeps bubbling up with confidence. To throw punches like that. Inoue, though, timing it. Now Inoue on the attack.
Inoue's trying to, again, penetrate that defense.
Doubles up the left hand, upstairs, and then downstairs to the body.
It's beautiful work by Inoue, no doubt about it, but he got to be responsible defensively. Has to be.
Oh, he caught him. Wide sweeping, and he made him pay. And now he goes to the body, then goes upstairs, back to the body, and Cardenas fires with return. Good right hand from Inoue. And now the accuracy is showing up. And the desire to have fights like this. Big round for Inoue. Oh, he's turning it on. Cardenas is covering up, and the monster is showing what he's about. You'll be able to see the corners while we take this commercial break. It's a great fight.
38, 37, Ramon Cardenas. One thing that Inoue told me this week was what he learned from the Neri knockdown. No doubt Cardenas believes in himself.
He's like, okay, I'm going to get my offense off, but I know you're going to shoot right afterwards, so I'm going to pull my body back out of range, and then I'm going to come back with some offense. That's what you're seeing. And a minor adjustment from Inoue.
Earlier tonight, just the second time in the career of Inoue that he has been knocked down. We saw the odds swing way in the favor. That shows you the entertainment value you're getting here with this undisputed world championship fight. But look at the last round. Inoue bounces back and looked awesome. Was 29 out of 80 thrown.
He gets close to the fire. He's trying not to get burned, but gosh, I'm telling you, Cardenas is right off the mark. I mean, man, a few more inches with that shot, he's going to be able to land. I'm telling you.
Cardenas is digging in. And when he fires, he brings it.
But what he needs to do is he needs to take the level down.
Cardenas has landed 23 power punches to this point. There's a combination with a right hand split in the guard and then a left hand going to the body from the monster. Inoue has an 82 to 47 connect advantage to this point. Thudding right hand, and Cardenas
we heard him with that shot.
To the body.
We heard him with a body shot.
Cardenas fires back to the body. He's got such heart in there. Naoya Inoue has often said that he wants to make fights that people enjoy. Well, everybody is wildly entertained with what we are seeing tonight.
Absolutely.
Back to the body with that probing jab from the monster. Yes,
You know.
exactly. First world title fight in the career of Cardenas, and something that is critical when
He
it
hurt
comes
him
to
with that.
scoring.
He hurt
here
him with
goes.
that.
Here goes the monster, and he's got a lot of time to work with. Varying attack to the head, to the body. Cardenas is in that neutral corner, and a strafing attack. He's in a whole lot of trouble now.
Oh, he hurt him with that body shot too, Tess.
Left hand to the body comes in from Inoue. Gives an angle, turns things around, and he comes swinging out.
Inoue said he loves a war. He loves these type of fights.
Oh, what a great round we've got here. The final seconds of round 6. This is the way it's supposed to look.
He's different, Tess. He's different.
But look at this. 33 of them were power punches in the last round. 33 power punches landed in the last round by Inoue.
You see Inoue keep pulling away from that left hook. He sees it.
In the corner of Ramon Cardenas, they do not want Inoue having the momentum. They want Cardenas to go forward and attack and pressure, because that's when he had success earlier on.
Absolutely. Now, I mean, look, when you have a lion like Inoue and he's pushing you back, he knows the end is near, and he's going for it. Ooh, Inoue getting caught right there, standing straight up. Oh, that was a kill shot right there, attempt from Inoue.
San Antonio base Ramon Cardenas giving everything he possibly can, but finding out that there are offensive levels to this game. And when you go against Inoue, the level is different.
He broke his back, Tess.
Look at this attack here, halfway through round 7.
Did you see how he crumbled along the ropes right
he
there?
sends him back with that left hand to the side. Comes up and around with the left hook upstairs. All he needs is a little bit of separation, yet look at Cardenas still standing
at the
right
fight.
in the kitchen.
Look at the fight in Cardenas.
Putting the fire on Inoue, digging with body shots. Don't you just love the heart? Right uppercut on the inside. Shoulder to shoulder. Separation with the right hand, and that sends Cardenas back a few steps. And another right hand. Oh, and he knocks him down. A right hand scores the knockdown.
6, 7, and go. Come here.
Inoue, the end is near. He knows it, he smells it. That's what lions do right here. He does it differently. You see the 4 right hands right there. Cardenas pinned in the corner. Inoue making sure that he seals the deal, excuse me, with these combinations right here and trying to close this match.
Final seconds of round 7. Can he get to the bell, or will the monster strike? He's also taking immense punishment. 101 power punches absorbed through 7 rounds.
Inoue made the adjustments. See, that's a high boxing IQ. He got hit with that shot. Now he's very aware of it now, Tess. And Cardenas has yet to land that same shot again that he landed in the 2nd round.
Body shot, right hand. He's in trouble again. Here in this 8th round, it's all Inoue, and it's all over. Inoue is great in 8.
By Naoya Inoue again, when he knows he has his man hurt, when he can feel that he's not giving any kind of resistance, he goes in for the kill. At this point, it was just a matter of time. Inoue knows it.